Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patience. To my existing subscribers, welcome back. If this is your first time here, be sure to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can continue to indulge in the Haute Bella experience. In today's video, I'm going to be using the Friendcation palette from Dose of Colors. This palette is a collaboration with Desi and Katie, and this is a palette that I have been eyeballing for quite some time. So Ulta had their 21 Days of Beauty and this palette was on sale. So look at the packaging that is on this palette. This is absolutely adorable. Love, love, love the packaging. There is a mirror that comes inside of this palette. It's a very nice size mirror, so I like that quite a bit as well. There are a total of 10 shades in this palette. You get 5 matte shades and 5 shimmer shades. So for today's look, I pretty much focused on these 2 shades right here. And these are gorgeous, gorgeous shades. So this is a very bold look, but it would be perfect for that girls' night out or that night out with your significant other, and you just kind of want to switch it up a bit. You know, you want to kind of add a little something extra to your eye look. So if you'd like to see how I created this look using the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie Friendcation palette, then keep watching. My face has been moisturized, and I'm going to be using the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer, and I'm also going to be using my PLouise eyeshadow base. And I'm going to roll into the first shade out of the Friendcation palette, and it's the color Basic, and I'm going to be using this as my brow bone highlight. I'm going to use Girl Bye as my transition shade, and it's like a deep mauve-y type of color, so very nice transition shade. And I'm using the shade CHEENS in my crease area. This is a chocolatey brown shade. And I'm going back into Girl Bye, and I'll use this shade to blend out any harsh lines that I may have at this point. And now I'm using the PLouise Badda Black eyeshadow base. This is another product from PLouise, and this is an eyeshadow base, and it's the same as the Flesh Tone eyeshadow base that's from PLouise, but it's black. This black base is going to make the shimmer shades out of the Friendcation palette pop on my eyelids. So I'm just taking my time and carving out my lids using this black eyeshadow base. We're off to a good start. I'm going back into CHEENS once again, and I'll just use this color to soften up the outer edges of where I have carved out the lid using the black eyeshadow base. Now I'm using the shade A Moment out of the Friendcation palette, and this is a bluish purplish type of shimmer, almost glitter type shade that's in this Friendcation palette, and it is gorgeous on top of this black base. Very pretty. And now I'm using the shade Game Over, and this is another of those shimmery, glittery type of shadows that are in this Friendcation palette, but it's like a bluish black type of color, but very, very pretty. I'm going back into the color Sheens once again, and I'm going to add this color into my crease with a smaller blending brush just to give it a little bit more definition. Since I do have hooded eyes and I have to manipulate my natural crease or where my actual crease is, going back in with the smaller blending brush is something that I have to do. I've added my liner and my lashes, and I have finished off my complexion, and I'm going to go ahead and finish off my eyes, and I'm going into Cheens once again, and I'm going to be using this shade to smoke out my waterline. I'm adding the shade Dirty Money into my inner eye and that tear duct area, and I'm also going to use a pencil brush to sweep it down into my waterline as well. A gorgeous eye look. I'm now using the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm going to use the shade Neo as my blush. And I'm using my beauty sponge just to soften it up just a little bit. I'm going back into the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette again, and I'm going to use the shade Zara as my highlight. I also want to mention I'm using one of the brushes that came in the brush set in my BoxyLuxe box from BoxyCharm, and this is the Powder and Glow Kit brush. This is the actual glow portion of that kit, or the glow brush for that kit. This is now my go-to brush for highlighter. I love the way it applies highlighter to the skin. I'm now lining and filling in my lips with a lip pencil from Mented Cosmetics. It's in the color Foxy. And I'm using one of the long-lasting liquid lipsticks from Ofra. It's in the color Havana Nights. This lip product is also one that came in one of my previous month's BoxyCharm boxes. And we are done. I love how this look turned out. The Friendcation palette is beautiful, and I will definitely be using it to create more looks. The PLouise Badda Black eyeshadow base is my new friend when it comes to creating those smoky eye looks or using those topper type eyeshadows. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.